Alright, this is gonna be a part 2 video of my favorite Bible verses. So let me start with the first slide is from 2 Samuel 20:10. But Amasa took no heed to the sword that was in Joab's hand, and he smote him therewith in the 5th rib, and shed out his bowels to the ground, and struck him not again, and he died. So Joab and Abishai his brother pursued after Sheba the son of Bichri. The next one, here we go from Deuteronomy 19, verses 11 and 12. But if any man hate his neighbor, and lie in wait for him, and rise up against him, and smite him mortally that he die, and fleeth into one of these cities, then the elders of his city shall send and fetch him thence, and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die. Alright, so this one was about the avenger of blood. And I do believe in one of the verses it says Slayer also, which is pretty cool, like the band Slayer. Alright, so next one, Hosea 5:2. And the revolters are profound to make sore slaughter, though I have been the rebuker of them all. Excuse me, it was to make slaughter, not sore slaughter. That was from Ezekiel. I apologize. Alright, so we have the next slide and some more of my favorite verses. Ezekiel 21:14. Thou therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thy hands together, and let the sword be doubled the 3rd time, the sword of the slain. It is the sword of the great men that are slain, which entereth into their privy chambers. Good old Ezekiel. Next one, Deuteronomy 32:22. For a fire is kindled in mine anger, and it shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on the fire the foundation of the mountains. Next one from Joel 1:18. How do the beasts groan? The herds of cattle are perplexed, because they have no pasture. Yea, the flocks of the sheep are made desolate. This one I included only because I love the verse which says, how do the beasts groan? I thought it's pretty hilarious. And the next one, Jeremiah 15:3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. Ready to go for our 3rd slide. And we start again with Ezekiel. Ezekiel 13:11. Say unto them which daub it with untempered mortar, that it shall fall, and there shall be an overflowing shower, and ye, O great hailstones, shall fall, and a stormy wind shall rend it. The next one, Jeremiah 48:44. He that fleeth from the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that getteth up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in a snare. And there is a very similar verse from Isaiah 24:18. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. Rather similar and very ominous. Next one we have Deuteronomy 32:44. And Moses came and spake all the words of this song in the ears of the people, he and Hoshea the son of Nun. The next verse is Proverbs 29:1. And he that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Last slide I have for you starts off with Hosea 4:14. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery, for themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doth not understand shall fall. Moving on to one of the funniest verses. This one is 2 Chronicles 26:18. And they withstood Uzziah the king, and said unto him, It appertaineth not unto thee, O Uzziah, to burn incense unto the Lord, but to the priests, the sons of Aaron, that are consecrated to burn incense. Go out of the sanctuary, for thou hast trespassed. Neither shall it be for thine honor from the Lord God. And we have 2 more. These be from the minor prophets in the Old Testament. Zephaniah 3:3. Her princes within her are roaring lions, her judges are evening wolves. They know not the bones until the morrow. I always found it funny, they know not the bones till the morrow. And the last verse is from Amos 6:9. And it shall come to pass, if there remain 10 men in one house, that they shall die. Sorry for the growl. And this will be all for my favorite Bible verses, part 2. I might make part 3 in the future. But for now, thank you for listening. Bye.